We just saw the long-awaited reveal of the next Tomodachi game, Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, coming 2026. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm already itching to see more. We've waited over 10 years for a sequel, so you can't really blame this community for being hungry for more. Nintendo intentionally kept the reveal vague, not adding any extra info to what they chose to show us of the game. And from the looks of it, this is very early game content, so there is still a lot that we usually see in Tomodachi games that we didn't even get a glimpse of. Nintendo is likely holding their cards close to their chest so that they can do a much bigger trailer for the game when we get closer to release. Since Nintendo chose to announce a 2026 game in early 2025, we can infer that Tomodachi Life Living the Dream will likely be a first half of 2026 title. With that being said, we have 5 main opportunities to see the next bit of information on Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I think out of the 5 opportunities I'm going to tell you about, the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct happening in just a couple days is the least likely. For one, this Direct is likely to focus very strongly on Switch 2 and Switch 2 exclusive games, which Living the Dream is not, as it's coming to the Switch 1 and will likely just be playable on the Switch 2 due to its cross-gen abilities. For 2, it's too soon. I don't think we'll hear anything about any of the games just announced and talked about in the Direct from a couple days ago in this Direct happening in a couple days. It just doesn't make sense for Nintendo to do that. So while there is a minuscule chance, I would not get your hopes up about it. Our next opportunity, in my opinion, is really the June or the E3 Nintendo Direct. Most years, Nintendo has a pretty big celebration with a Direct in June, so I don't see this year being an exception. Seeing as Nintendo clearly showed they plan to support the Switch 1 all the way to 2026, I think it's likely that for the next couple years, Nintendo Directs, after this most recent one being dedicated to the Switch 2, will now feature Switch 1 and 2 titles in them, meaning we may see more about Tomodachi Life Living the Dream there. June is also a great time to talk about the game, seeing as Living the Dream once again features the island locale, and is such a perfect summer game, so it would fit right in during a June Direct for them to show us more about it. The only issue is that most of the time the June Directs are focused mostly on games for the second half of the current year, so 2025. And with Tomodachi Life Living the Dream being a 2026 title, without even the early 2026 to boost it, Nintendo may decide it is too early to reveal more about the game. I think our third option here is the most likely time we will get to see more info on Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, and that is in a September Nintendo Direct. Nintendo almost always does a big September Direct, and like I said, it's likely for the next couple years will feature Switch 1 and 2 games. September Nintendo Directs often focus a little on the last couple big games coming for the rest of the current year, and a lot on the games we can expect to see for the first half of the next year, which will be 2026. With Tomodachi Life Living the Dream announced so soon into this year, I truly believe it'll be released in the first half of next year, meaning it's right in that window and we know people will be hungry for it. It will be the perfect time to really get the hype going for this game. They could spend a couple minutes showing us really all the amazing things this game has to offer, or even just show us most, but save some for the next 2026 Direct. And also take this opportunity to give it a release date. It's a perfect time for us to get more info on it. Now, whether or not we see Tomodachi Life Living the Dream in the June or September Direct, we're very likely to see more of it, or see it in general, if they make us wait that long, which I doubt they would, in the January or February Nintendo Direct, seeing as it will officially be 2026, the year of our Tomodachi Life sequel. And since I believe Living the Dream will be a first half of 2026 game, this is likely the last time Nintendo will have a Direct to feature the game, and will likely use the opportunity to show off new features or super fun assets of the game to finish out the hype before its release. Now, one option that could happen at any time is that Nintendo pulls out a dedicated Direct for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. When Nintendo planned to localize Tomodachi Life, they put out a long, full coverage Tomodachi Life Nintendo Direct that will go down in history as one of the most fun, quirky Directs ever, just 2 months before the localization release of Tomodachi Life. I'm not sure if Nintendo would pull this move again, as they do still do dedicated game directs, but not as often as they used to. Plus, this is no longer Tomodachi Life's first worldwide debut. Many people know about Tomodachi Life Living the Dream and are excited to play it as soon as it releases. But, as it's still an option, it's something to not forget about. Those are all the opportunities I can think of Nintendo has to give us our next look at Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. Given its popularity and fan excitement, I really don't see them just dropping a video. It's likely they gave us so little info on purpose so they could use all that they're keeping to themselves to add extra hype to their future Nintendo Directs. I, for one, cannot wait to see more. Let me know in the comments when you think we'll see more info on the game, and subscribe if you haven't already to jump aboard the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream hype train. I love you all and hope to see you in the next one. Bye! Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoy Animal Crossing, Tomodachi Life, and cozy Nintendo gaming in general, consider subscribing to join the family. And if you liked today's video, gently tap that like button so YouTube likes me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Love you all! Bye!